All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is day number 128, 128 complete. It is 1:55 p.m. As weird as it might be, I think this is the earliest I have ever recorded in a long time, like for that actual day, not like when I was playing catch up. But that said, we're still about a little over an hour late, but I'll explain why. So let's quickly get into it. Um, For sleep, we wanted to go to bed 12:30 a.m. I made a note of it last time. I couldn't. Um, but I went to bed at 1:30 a.m., which is what I thought would happen. And all things considered, I got about a little over 7 hours of sleep, which was good, but could have been better. We got everything done, obviously just eating and sleeping, which we need to be quick with. Um, and yeah, so more specifically, yeah, we had to take care of our dog today. I had Eggos instead of the smoothie, which I thought was fine once in a while. I did my shoulder exercises. I had my doctor appointment, so I'm confirmed I have I'm gonna get an MRI for my knee to verify what's going on. And yeah, so we've got appointments to do, but we're progressing towards what we need to do. I said I had that X-ray that I needed to do, and that's what we're doing. Walked the dog. I texted my dad about because my dad needs to follow up on something to get this whole car insurance thing sorted out. And then yeah, I cold showered, which I kind of delayed a little bit, but I was just tired, man. I was again tired. I think it's me just trying to get used to again this new sleep schedule, which is understandable. And I ended up trying to have a power nap, which is something I've done before for my streams, but I only ended up sleeping like 45 minutes. And I kind of stayed in bed on my phone, a little chill, kind of what happened another time. And we ended up starting our stream at like 8:40 p.m., which is not good. I want to be starting my streams either between 7 p.m. and 8 p.m., possibly even 6:30 p.m. As early as 6:30 p.m., as late as 8 p.m. until I kind of figure out what I want to do exactly. And the problem with this is because now that that's what I'm doing, I had a short stream. I got to go to bed. I couldn't stream that long. I finished my stream not that long ago. Not even 30 minutes ago that I finished my stream, right? So, or maybe it was just about. Um, and that's why, I got to go to bed. Okay, so our schedule for tomorrow is pretty loaded. Standard stuff as usual. We do have our dentist appointment to do. And you know what? I'm gonna add the dentist appointment as as a short-term goal now. Because you know what? I ended up booking it. I ended up doing it. Let's add it. When I spoke to the dentist on uh yeah, you spoke to them yesterday. So we're going to add dentist. I'm going to add it right here. Dentist. That's going to count as something. We're doing things, right? We're organizing things. You're supposed to take these things seriously. So I'm going to add that. Then we have garbage compost recycling. At the same time, I'm going to do some garage cleaning. Some stuff needs to be moved to the back of the shed to clear more space. And we're almost done. Like there's still more work to do for the garage, but we're getting there and we will get there, especially this weekend. um, Twitch and YouTube work. I kind of just put this here. It's possible that with everything going on, I might not do this, but it's okay. I have a general idea of what I'd like to do with some sounds. I'll see what I can do about that. And but if I don't get this done and I just want to upload my video, that's okay, depending on how late it is. I don't want to put too much pressure with myself, especially because I have this dentist thing to do. Who knows how long it's gonna take? If there's traffic, like that's basically what's going on. So garbage, compost, recycling, everything there, and sleep. Yep, by 12:30 a.m. Okay, so that's that. Now for our goal viewer sleep, we're gonna actually, as weird as it is that I missed my sleep by an hour yesterday, I like what's happening right now with the sleep. I like it, and it's going to start moving up. Um, Yeah, that's it. X-ray, we could now change this to MR. Well, I'll just leave it as X-ray. It's the same principle. So these things and this, like all of these can start getting worked on. Thumbnails, we're going to start getting some work on. I need to still get in touch with the Fiverr stuff for the banner that I'm looking for. And these ones I'm still holding up on. Donate close, that can also be done. And yeah, no, we're getting there. Okay, so now as much as it is late, I kept saying, delaying. I didn't expect to be tired today, but let's quickly have a look at our goals for this week, which I know we're already at the halfway point, but I'm going to do that now. So, just have this up here. Okay. So our November 2022 goals, sleeping on time consistently. We're getting there. Time management, we're also getting there now. Again, adjusting to the schedule, we're getting complete one long-term goal. That's the garage. We're getting there. 5 short-term goals. I'm very close to getting this. We're completely going to nail that. Significant YouTube work can't stay the same. We started with the thumbnails. We still got YouTube work to do. Maybe this weekend we'll aim to get more thumbnails or more Fiverr stuff. Like definitely get something going. 3 one-off videos. Maybe this weekend. So maybe this weekend we'll try to work on this. We're in training, we're doing good. I'm proud of how I did so far when I was before training. So I'm really happy about this. Nutrition, uh, also something that can be developed. We haven't been doing as ideal as we would have liked, but I'm good. Keep up the Twitch and try new things and innovate. I think like what I've been doing with the anime, I think is the anime something I started this month because I feel really good about it. So I feel like already I started there, and yeah, no, we're killing it. I mean, honestly, overall, this is looking really good to me. So for this week, we're going to try these things, and the short-term goals are part of it as well. Well, in a way, all of these are going to be done this week, kind of. So for this week, we're going to try to do some one-off videos, and we're going to see what we can do Fiverr or YouTube thumbnail related. That's the plan. That's the plan. And with that said, that's it. That's it. I thought I wasn't recording. I got scared for a second there. Feeling good. Feeling good. Good. Again, my sleep is in the adjustment phase, but I'm waking up. I'm waking up on at a good time. Realistically, I'm always making sure to not be like super late because I'm like in training and it's like online. I um I don't like to be like sleepy. I still want to like look presentable, have my camera on, so it's something that I can't do like I did with my when I was working because with work I could literally just like 5 minutes after I wake up I could immediately start like already like doing my job. But that's not something that I would do with training, which causes me to wake up earlier already, which is good. And I want to be rested, right? I want to be feeling good. I don't want to be tired throughout the day. Again, now we are in this adjustment phase, but I really want to get those 8 hours or at least 7 hours and a half. That's what I want. So at the latest today, I know I said 12:30, but if I get to bed at 1 a.m., I'm going to call that a win. And that's what I'll say to that. So we've got our plan, we've got everything in motion. Um, Quick note, guys, this is what this whole thing is about, right? Do you see how much control I have over what I want to do, the tasks I want to be doing, my monthly goals so far, my weekly planning, my analysis? Like, this is honestly such an amazing formula from this perspective. Like, it really is just getting your mind in that focus. I think this is definitely more beneficial for some than others, but I can't help but think this is no matter what a net positive for anyone. For some it's going to be better, for some it's going to be better than others, but I think no matter what, I'd recommend this to anyone and see how effective it is for you. You don't have to do exactly what I do. I say this all the time. You don't have to do exactly what I do, but have some form of logging, like scheduling what you want to do for the day, tracking how much you did, reflecting to some degree, You don't have to upload videos. I know like this is something that I think 0.1% of people would be okay doing, but you could even record yourself, to some degree, talking to yourself. And you'll have that if you ever want to reference it in the future. This, like that sense of reflection that I'm doing in this is something that I think is very critical to this. The scheduling is like, again, common sense. But to me, I think the one thing that I'm doing here that is not so common sense is the reflection and the constant reminders that I'm doing about this and how I'm trying new things and how I'm evolving. I have my goals in front of me. I have my goal viewer that's tracking what I want to be doing. I have clear objectives, right? And that's what you want to be doing too. That's what you want to be doing. If you don't have objectives like this, you're really at the whim of whatever your mood is or whatever, and you're just gonna kind of do things. I think anyone who is productive to some extent, you have kind of subconsciously developed a pattern if you never actually did this, and that's great. But to me, there's something better about being more conscious about your decision making and what gets you to somewhere. I think I have some level of attention issues. I don't know if I have ADD, ADHD, or something like that, but I do think that these things are very relevant. Okay? So I do appreciate um, you guys for watching and everything that's been going on so far. But yeah, no, it's all great. I hope you can tell through my energy, my tone and everything that I'm really loving this. There's no stopping me. There's obviously there was some sense of doubt at some point throughout the process where I'm like, oh, can I really go 30 days? Can I really go 100 days of doing this? I'm gone way past 100 days now, and we're still going strong, right? I'm proud of myself for that. And I hope that that can, motivate you to say you can do it too. You can do it too. And, there's something about, I think, the idea of doing this kind of tracking, because I did at one point, I was kind of tracking days. I was writing goals on a notepad at one point, then I stopped, and it felt bad to like a month later or months later to just at one point look at all those notes, looking how I was on track and knowing, man, I dropped the ball there. But you can always start anytime. That's the beauty of this. This isn't some math. I know it might seem because I've got this whole thing figured out. I didn't start with having my goal viewer right there. I started with no goal viewer, right? I didn't start with this. I don't even start. I don't even know if I started with a scheduler on my first day, right? And I gradually added and incorporated these things. And it just started with, okay, let's plan what I want to do. Anything in my life that I want to work on, have a list, and then start to schedule my day to some extent, start to plan some things that I'd like to do in a day. And then going from there, and gradually it becomes more systematic and efficient or just good. And that's the thing. You can start this with anything. Like, I know that I track so many different things that I want to work on, but you could start it with something as simple as working out. Physical exercise is very good for your body, but amazingly for your mind. I really think that's the main benefit that I would focus on. Um, Find a time in the day where you can do some push-ups or some sit-ups and just keep doing it. Like, it can take literally not even 10 minutes in your day. And you have 10 minutes and you have 10 minutes. And it's not that bad. Just don't make it too hard on yourself. Just try to do something that's somewhat manageable. It's not the easiest thing in the world. Like, for instance, I could do right now definitely over I can do more than 40 push-ups. Okay, I could do more than 40 push-ups right now. If I said I'm going to do 10 push-ups before bed, that's not good enough, right? I need to still feel like I'm doing something. I mean, I guess something is better than nothing, but don't make it to the point where it's absolutely nothing, because it's just not. You're not going to feel like you actually really accomplished something if it's too small. You want to still feel like you did something, but at the same time, of course, not pushing yourself too hard. So it is trial and error, but try to find that sweet spot. And again, recognize that it's a very small amount of time that you have to dedicate every day. So you can do it too. I know I say this every now and then in my videos, but I mean this message. And I really hope that, you know, again, I say this, I have yet to get a comment on it. Let me know if you tried something. Let me know anything. Share anything about this journey. If you have any comments, if you have any feedback, if you have a recommendation for me. I know someone mentioned I had to change my sheets, which I did. I washed them, okay? And actually I have my new bedding that's coming that came today and I'll be putting my new sheets soon. So, um give it a shot. Sorry, give me any comments, any about whatever. I welcome that. I'd love, my favorite thing is to actually hear something that you've chosen to do, that's positive in your life, that's related to this, scheduling or anything. I mean, you could really say about anything. You want to ask, hey, how's the weather? How's this food that you've been having? You could share whatever you want. I'm happy to, create some dialogue here, and maybe we can get at some point. I do feel like I do foresee that at one point I'll be having some regular commenters once we get there. But I know that I think the key will be once I kind of really start to um, put my channel out there. Currently, it's really hard to discover this channel, and I feel like the only people who watch this are people who know me that I've kind of talked about this with. But once I kind of plan on like uploading this to like the self-improvement Reddit and doing everything, I just want to feel again like I really have some bulk of work that I can present before I actually, present myself there because I want to really have evidence to back up what I'm saying. So I'll leave it at that. Longer video than I planned. I'll be enjoying some beef tacos right now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.